Hi, welcome to the PrismERP technical demonstration. Today we are going to learn about payroll processing in PrismERP. Payroll processing is used to calculate employee salaries based on earnings, deduction, attendance, leave, and other payroll components. In this session, we'll go through the complete payroll process, starting with payroll items, then pay grade, pay scale, followed by payroll schedule, and finally payroll processing. Please note that all the data used in this demonstration are demo data created for training and presentation purposes only. They do not represent any real employee, customer, or organization. So let's get started with payroll item. For this, navigate to settings menu, then go to payroll to new payroll items. Payroll items are the components used to build a salary. There are mainly three types of payroll items: income, addition, and deduction. Income is the main salary an employee earns. Addition means extra earnings like bonus or allowance. Deduction is the amount that is subtracted from salary like tax or absent deduction. Now I'm going to add a new payroll item. First, select the type, then enter the name. If required, we can also enter grouping ID and description. I'm going to skip this for now. Then select the calculation. This method is based on flat amount, percentage of gross or basic salary. I'll choose percentage of gross. Select the duplicate calculation method. Next, enter the percentage value. This defines how much percentage of gross salary will be calculated. Enter the duplicate percentage. Here we can see rounding after is 2. It means the final amount will be rounded to 2 decimal places. Then we can select these checkboxes if needed. I will only select show in payslip. Under expense information, select the debit account and credit account. Once all the information has been entered, click Save. We have created a new payroll item. This is the payroll item list. We can edit it from here and we can also delete it if it's no longer required. Now we are going to move to pay grade. From the settings menu, go to list of pay grade. Pay grade defines employee salary levels. We can also add pay grade level from here. This is the pay grade level. Enter the code. And then enter the name. We can also add pay grades from here by entering the name, code, rank, and level. Since we have already configured multiple pay grades here, I'm not going to add any new one. Instead, we'll use the existing one. We can also activate or deactivate pay grades from here. Now we are going to move to pay scale. From the settings menu, go to payroll, then new pay scale. A pay scale is used to define how an employee's salary will be calculated. It allows us to configure different salary components such as earnings and deductions that make up the employee's overall salary structure. Enter pay scale name and code here. Enter the code. Then select the branch. In configuration, we can attach one pay grade or even multiple pay grade under a single pay scale depending on how the salary structure is set up. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to keep one pay grade, so I'll eliminate the rest of them. Then choose the calculation type. This basically tells the system how the salary will be built, whether it will stay fixed, depend only on basic salary, or combine all components into one single structure. After that, set the increment type. It can be fixed or variable. If it's variable, it means the increment can change based on different conditions or rules. Then define the salary range using amount from and amount to. If needed, we can also add things like increment, EB amount, or extra benefits to adjust the salary structure. For now, I'm keeping them as 0. Click next, and the pay scale is created. This is the pay scale list. From this list, you can activate, deactivate, or reconfigure it. If we click on the configure option, the configuration page would open. Inside configuration, we can include or remove salary components. Like this, these are the tabs that we can include. For example, I'm including festival allowance here. I'm also including medical allowance here. I'm going to add basic and convenience, house rent. We also have validators here. Validators is used, this is sales validator. Sales validator is used when salary or incentive depends on sales performance. It includes sales amount, sales count, and percentage. So basically, it tracks how much sales an employee has made, and based on that, it can impact salary or incentives. Then we have attendance validator. This is used to control salary based on attendance and leave rules. Here we can configure all attendance and leave rules and range by clicking on the plus icon here. So if an employee is absent, on leave, or not meeting attendance condition, the system adjusts salary accordingly based on this rule. We also have late configuration here. Now let's move to the next step, which is payroll schedule. From the settings menu, go to new payroll schedule. Enter the schedule name. Next, select the type. Here we have 3 options: hourly, piecework, and regular. It defines how payroll is calculated. Hourly calculates payroll based on the employee's working hours. Regular is used for employee who receives a fixed salary. Now select the frequency. We can choose daily, weekly, and monthly. I'm going to choose daily, monthly. Next, select the start date and end date to define the payroll period, while the payment date specifies when employees will receive their salary. We can also enter description. Now select the branch. Once all the record information has been entered, click Save. The payroll schedule has now been created and is ready to be used for payroll processing. Now we are moving to the payroll processing section. We are going to post the schedule from processing. From this drop down menu, select the schedule and then post it. We are going to process the salary for June, so change the month to June. Now set the start date, end date, and payment date. Enter a description here if needed and click Save. We have posted the schedule. Next, we will calculate the attendance, which is integrated from the attendance device. Click on this attendance option here. Here is the attendance data after the system has calculated it. We can also mark an employee as fully present and bypass attendance deduction. Now select the employees. I'm making them full present and then click next. Here is the calculated salary of the employees. We can see the full breakdown. We can see the gross amount. We can see the income tax, any addition and deduction. This is the full salary amount. And now click next. We can also edit, delete or roll back the calculation. Additionally, we can view comparison of salary employee wise or schedule wise. Now click next. The journal is generated. This shows the total amount that needs to be paid. Now post the journal. The journal has been posted. We have to move to payment now. Click on this payment option here. Set the date. Select the debit account. Select the credit account. And then click save. Select the employees who will be included in this step and click next. Now the system will show the total amount to be paid. We can pay the full amount or a partial amount by editing it. For example, we're going to pay partial amount here. And now click next. This remaining amount will stay as due. The payment has been generated. We will approve it. After approval, we can post the account. From here, post it. Choose the payment method. I'm going to keep it cash. Then select the branch. We can change the debit account and credit account, but I'm going to keep it as default. And now click save. A salary voucher has been created. If you go to the financial menu and then we see the voucher list, you can view it there. This is the salary payment voucher. We are going to have to approve it and complete it. This is the salary payment voucher. This is the accounted view. We can also add attachments if needed. Now, if we go back to the payment list, we can see the action is completed. The salary has been paid and the pay slip has been generated in the employee ESS portal. As you can see, the account is now completed. So that's all for payroll processing. We hope this helped. Thanks for watching us. Bye.